Is it time to buy or sell ChargePoint stock? In this video, we will explore ChargePoint in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 29th of August, 2025, our system has categorized ChargePoint as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -1.78. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a decline of 4.35%. This results in an average daily loss of 1.45% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further potential declines ahead. The trend over the past 3 months suggests a possible change of approximately -29.2% in the coming 3 months, with anticipated returns ranging from -54.05% to -18.77%. Examining the longer term, our analysis over 12 months projects a change of -56.12%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -70.93% to -39.64% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price range between $3.13 and $6.51. Our latest daily update for ChargePoint includes the headline, ChargePoint stock upgraded from strong sell candidate to sell candidate after Wednesday trading session. The ChargePoint stock price increased by 0.56% on the last trading day, Wednesday, the 3rd of September, 2025. Rising from $10.72 to $10.78. During this trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 3.51%, with a low of $10.70 and a high of $11.08. The price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days, reflecting a decrease of 10.32% over this period. Trading volume rose on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 202,000 more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 794,000 shares exchanged hands for approximately $8,560,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $35.20, while the lowest price was $8.55. Currently, the price stands at 69.38%, or $24.42, below the 52-week high, and 98.91%, or $978.82, below the all-time high on December 24, 2020, when the price reached $989.60. ChargePoint has reported its results for the second quarter, showing revenue that exceeded expectations. However, the company experienced a per-share loss of $1.42, compared to a consensus loss of $1.16. This marks an improvement from a loss of $2 a year ago. Management pointed out enhancements in gross margins, improved cash management, and momentum from new products, including the Omniport conversion kit, which broadens compatibility for older stations. Following the report, the stock declined, reflecting investor disappointment over the larger-than-expected loss and the lengthy path to profitability, particularly after a summer where shares traded in the low teens. In the short term, the earnings per share miss and ongoing negative earnings are likely to maintain pressure on the share price and increase volatility, especially if guidance remains cautious. In the long run, sustainable improvements in margins, successful launches of adaptable hardware like the Omniport, and disciplined cash management could help restore investor confidence and support an increase in valuation. However, effective execution and ongoing electric vehicle adoption are crucial. If losses continue or competition intensifies, the risk of decline remains. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned CHPT a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 5th of December, 2024, it was reported that RBC Capital assigned CHPT a sector perform rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 5th of December, 2024, it was reported that Needham assigned CHPT a hold rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 3rd of October, 2024, it was reported that RBC Capital assigned CHPT a sector perform rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 3rd of October, 2024, it was reported that Needham assigned CHPT an underperform rating with a hold recommendation. Analysts have assigned ChargePoint stock a general strong sell rating. They have evaluated the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. For return on investment, the analysts also assign the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for ChargePoint. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, and so far it has risen approximately 20.18%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Volume is increasing in tandem with the price, which is considered a favorable technical signal. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence the short-term development. The ChargePoint stock currently shows sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more negative outlook for the stock. On upward corrections, there will be some resistance from the lines at $11.28 and $11.23. A breakout above any of these levels will generate buy signals. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 25 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 35 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 4 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 10 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 39 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 29 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for ChargePoint. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $9.91 and $9.06. There is a natural risk involved when a stock tests a support level, as breaking this could lead the stock to the next support level. In this case, ChargePoint finds support just below today's level at $9.91. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $9.06 and $8.97. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with a decent trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the past day, the stock moved 376 cents between its high and low, which is 3.51%. In the last week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 4.10%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for ChargePoint, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or has negative earnings. Even well-established companies can undergo challenging periods, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is anticipated on the 3rd of September, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of $1.16 per share. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for ChargePoint. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for ChargePoint is at $12.03. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a relevant point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, ChargePoint encounters its first support level at $9.91. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for ChargePoint from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On July 28, 2025, Batil Eric conducted an insider buy of 0 shares of common stock. On July 8, 2025, Wagner G. Richard Jr. conducted an insider buy of 254,785 shares of common stock. On July 8, 2025, Singh Bushell Ekta conducted an insider buy of 254,785 shares of common stock. On July 8, 2025, Lindsay Michael conducted an insider buy of 254,785 shares of common stock. On July 8, 2025, Leslie Mark conducted an insider buy of 254,785 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 72.369. Overall, insiders purchased 21,472,472 shares and sold 6,914,461 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative assessment for this stock, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is ChargePoint stock a good buy? ChargePoint displays several negative signals, and we anticipate that it will continue to perform weakly over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. Our analysis has been updated from a strong sell to a sell candidate. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 4th of September, we expect ChargePoint to open higher by approximately 7 cents, starting at $10.85. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you success in your trading endeavors, and we hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.